Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. It's going to be a general collective reading, so please remember to take what resonates. Do whatever you want with the rest. Alright, so we got some crazy stuff going on in the world right now. Got lots of Aries energy and lots of conflict, lots of FEAR porn and stuff like that going on. So understand you're manifesting right now. So whatever you feed is what you will manifest. So be very, 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 very aware of that. It's Emperor energy and it's very dominant. So like I said, even in the general population, you're running into resistance. You're running into aggression. I just went inside a store one day and had somebody that was I walked past call me a bitch. You know, it's just the energy. Try to avoid conflict if possible. Definitely. We're starting out with the Death card and the Ten of Swords because there's definitely lots of betrayals going on, and it's all being seen. It's all being brought out into the open. Okay? Because you're the star. You're the star of your show. Understand that. You got the ideas on you. Nine of Cups and Aquarius energy with the Pluto's in Aquarius. So keep that in mind. Whatever's been, and this is Pluto, this is Scorpio energy. So Death card, Ten of Swords. This is over. There's no more of this. So you are free to dream. You are free to manifest your wishes. Just believe that. And that's what will happen. Don't manifest any more conflict in your life than you need to right now. Like I said, lots of illusions being pushed right now. Seven of Cups, the Emperor, and the Eight of Wands. What's true for you? Because there's going to be lots of options and decisions to make right now. This is the challenge. Choose to be your own leader. Don't look outside yourself for that right now. And walk away from anything that is not true for you. Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, that ass if you have to. Because this is some kind of leadership trying to throw illusions down your throat. Don't walk away from the truth. Walk away from anything that isn't true. That isn't true for you. I mean, everybody's truth is going to be different. Most recent past, besides the Ten of Swords and the Death card, is a pretty brutal way to start out. Yeah, like I said, somebody's definitely stressing right now because this Aries energy, this King of Cups is about to take a leap of faith. This is an emotionally balanced energy that's taking a leap of faith. Aries energy. And somebody's super duper duper stressed, losing sleep, and haunted by that. Don't let it be you. Okay. Got lots of stuff coming out, man. So there's no more blocks for the star who's moving on to calmer waters. Now this hasn't been easy. All right. There was blocks, there was stalls, but this Aries energy is taken off like a bat out of hell. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. No, I won't do that. Look at this. Make it fair. The temptation's there. But stay true to yourself. And keep things balanced. Make things fair for yourself. And if somebody's trying to make it unfair for you by tempting you away from your truth, see it for what it is. Don't feed it. Don't feed the demon. Because that's exactly what they want you to do. Feed the demons. La la la. Okay. So, this karmic energy is being exposed. And this is very, very karmic energy this week, this whole week. Karmic conclusions. Things are coming to an end. Betrayals, backstabbing, everything's coming to full circle. And it's going to be exposed. And so is what you wish. So, make sure it's the Ten of Cups. Make sure it's harmony and peace with others. Not party and make it go away. Because it's not going to go away. Because when you wake up the next day, it's still going to be there. That's what somebody's realizing. Whatever they manifested here, they're realizing they can't block it anymore. The happiness is yours if you so choose it. Like a child. Like an innocent child. Enjoy your happiness. Enjoy your Ten of Cups. Even if you're the only one celebrating. Like I said, lots of temptations out there. But these karmic energies are going to be judged. And it's going to be exposed. And whoever is in this energy right here will be shown to you. That goes for anybody that's in that energy. And I don't care who they are. I don't care what they do for a living. I don't care who they are. It's Sagittarius, Scorpio energy, Leo energy, Aries energy, Aquarius energy. Yeah, like I said. This is what they're trying to tempt you away from. This brand new beginning. And what a Two of Cups actually looks like. Because, like I said, these karmic energies, they're freaking out. Because they're going to be exposed. Two of Cups energy is equal give and take. It's not one draining the other. With no reciprocity. And that is what's going to be, like right in everybody's face right now. So that's people are triggered. And they lash out and they project onto others, and that causes all kinds of chaos. And that's exactly what this person wants. Hope or the fear is that the not knowing that you will receive justice. Four of Wands. That is the hope or the fear. I mean, look at it how you will. I mean, Libra and Pisces energy, like I said, it's relationships. It's seventh house. Friendships, relationships, whatever ships. And either, it's a hope or a fear for anyone, I could say, personally, I would almost fear a perfect relationship because I've had so many bad experiences. But that's, neither here nor there. At this point in my life, I don't look outside myself for answers, so I'll know. So that's what I'm saying. There's going to be a lot of breakups, a lot of marriages breaking up, a lot of relationships breaking up, a lot of friendships breaking up, because people have other motives for the reason why they hang out with you or deal with you. but it's all going to be exposed. And that could break up relationships and friendships and marriages and everything else, because everybody's going to see the truth about what they fear and what haunts them and what stresses them out. Don't let it be you. Don't get yourself involved in this drama, because that's exactly what they want. You going to choose the tower in a good way? Or are you going to choose to fight? You don't have to defend yourself if it's the truth. If it's you manifesting your greatest outcome and you choose truth, you don't even have to get yourself involved in this. And that's what's going to piss some people off. That's a them problem, poor tang-tangs. Let it piss them off. You choose your truth. And if that truth contradicts who you are, then it's not the truth. I mean, you are what you think you are. And if you're twisted about that, then rethink it. Like I said, here's that 9 of Cups. Wish granted. This is over. Choosing to move on to calmer waters and leave them demons in the past where they belong. This person does not want you to do that. They want you to make a choice to fight, to be the 5 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. They do not want you moving on to your destiny, which is this. Wish fulfillment. Healing. Moon in Pisces. Aquarian energy. Like I said, this is somebody who acts without thinking. Don't rush into anything. If it's meant for you, it will always be yours, no matter what. Sagittarius energy. So, what's meant for you will never pass you by. Don't rush into a passionate experience without thinking about it. It's getting a lot of people in trouble right now. Use your intuition and take your time. Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Use your intuition and take your time. Like I said, what's meant for you will never pass you by, and if it's rushing you, then there's a reason behind the rush. Because it wants to stress you out. It wants you stressed, so you make more stress. Take a step back. Look at it from a different perspective. Because, like I said, these betrayals are being seen. And somebody's the leader. Somebody's a ringleader here. And it was their destiny to do that. To challenge you. Unfortunately. The Knight of Wands and the 3 of Swords. As somebody who playing right in your face. And thinking that you don't see them. That their illusions being casted, with this 5 of Wands. They think you don't see them. You see them. And this is over. The Death card and the Page of Swords. You see them. See them. Are they stalking you? Yes. Are they watching you? Yes. Should you care? Not if you're in your truth. Scorpio energy. Not if you... That's my story and I'm sticking to it type energy. Excuse me. Yeah, like I said. I feel like whoever this person is, they're very upset. Because your ships are coming in. And you are who you say you are. So the heartbreak's going to be on them. And that will not be blocked. You're going to receive some kind of message that's going to make you very, very happy. I don't know what this is. But this person that's coming towards you is very heartbroken. And maybe they're looking for mama energy to help soothe them. You know, like I said, be compassionate. That's how you live longer. The Magician. I got lots of Virgo energy and Leo energy. Libra, Taurus. This is where Venus is at right now. Utilize the Venetian energy here because it's in its home sign, Taurus. And it's a very critical moment for you to manifest your greatest good, to manifest your ships coming in. The manipulation of the Seven of Cups is very confusing, but very real. And it's doing it on purpose because it wants you to be blind to your real ambition of balance and nurturing, compassion. It wants you to join the fight and be stressed and be scared and be worried. But a star, a real star, always walks away from always Eight of Cups, that ass of anything that isn't emotionally fulfilling. All these cups are empty. Bye. Three of Cups. And that is what's being exposed. The fact that you walked away from the lies and the manipulation. Seven of Swords and the Magician. Virgo, Gemini energy. You walked away from it. You're like, ain't nobody got time for this. That's the factor affecting the situation. That's what's got these people so pissed off and hurt. But like I said, it's poor tang, and that's them problem. You're taking back your power. Step into your power, don't hide away. Yeah. You can win the fight without fighting. That's the trick. That's the real trick. Yep, whoever this person is, they want to apologize now for leaving you out of the Ten of... This is why they want to apologize. It's all about money. It's all about legacy. It's all about riches. And they've been left out because they tried to leave you out and trick you with some kind of manipulation and lie. They wanted the power here. They got the Five of Pentacles. Poor tangs. They wanted this. They got this. Poor tangs. And like I said, this could be somebody who's very immature. Very immature. Like I said, they want you to join the ruckus. They want you to join the Five Wands. So you break your own heart. And if you do, you do. But like I say, breaks your heart, but fixes your vision. And your vision is this. And this. And anything that isn't serving that needs to be left in the dust. The illusion or what you don't see in the hope or the fear here is that these people are overburdened by what they told you or what they manifested. Okay? Like I said, very immature energy. So they are reaping what they've sown. It might not have hit yet, but it's about to with this 5 wands. You're going to hear from somebody who's very overburdened by the way they feel. Knight of Cups to the 3 of Wands. Like I said, somebody's looking for like a mama energy to nurture them because they've been involved in this karmic energy far too long. And they in the 2 of Swords because you're choosing peace. Look at where we end up at the end of this reading. It's great. I like the way this turned out. Come here, damn it, come here. So these 5 wands are very confused because they ended up being the ones that's in the 8 of Swords. Oops, duh. Sorry, homie. But, you know, you manifested. Whoever these people are, they manifested this for themselves by trying to come at you. Like I said, don't let it be you. You be the boss of you. You don't get stuck in your head and end up in the 5 of Wands and the 2 of Swords, which is confusion, lack, not knowing what's going on because of the 5 of Wands. Don't let it get you stuck. Because, like I said, it's a them problem. Poor tangs. And that's how you got to look at it. And if they try to come at you in a group, it cups that ass. Because you're the star. You're having wishes being granted right now. Manifest the shit out of that. And don't let this leader of the pack of group of losers manifest this for you. Don't look outside yourself for answers right now. It's not the time. You move on in them calmer waters and make movement choices and decisions by using your intuition on these 5 wands, because they want you in conflict and defeat. See it. Know it. And 8 of Cups that ass. Pisces energy. Alright. Let's see what the Hidden Realms got to say to you today. Like I said, you're doing a whole lot of manifesting right now. Try to stay out of the drama and manifest your best life. Prison waif is in reverse. You can no longer be held back from what your purpose is here. Alright, this is the downloads that everybody's getting right now, is their purpose. And even if their purpose is to be, you know, the person that stresses you out and causes you drama, you have a choice on how to react. Do not react the same way they're acting. Yeah. I hope that made sense. Because they're super triggered by your wishes being granted. And that's a them problem. And you have to see it that way in order for you to overcome it. The Altar Priestess, where are you at? 108, and the Lady of the Gift is 57. So we got the Lady of the Gift and the Altar Priestess as your... They're both allies. So they're on your side. They're going to help you. They're helpers. Okay. So this is preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. This card says, the stage is set and the world is waiting for you to take your place in sacred meditation and prayer. As your ally, the altar priestess brings the ritual of reverent interaction with the mundane world. You're being required now to see everything as sacred. All of life is a meditation and every action as a prayer of devotion. When you're able to perceive the world in this way, your questions will lead you to the appropriate answer. If all is sacred, how can anything be wrong? Ask how you can shift your consciousness to see your circumstances through the eyes of the divine, and you will realize how perfect and sacred everything is right now. As long as you're able to hold your vibration through this energy, it is perfect and sacred right now. Hold the vibration of peace through the chaos, and you'll understand what I'm talking about, because you'll be able to see it from a higher perspective instead of being involved in the muck these 5 wands and the 2 of swords is in. You'll be able to see it from that higher perspective, the higher course of action, which is, like I said, your reaction is what they want. Now, how you react is up to you. They may be, I think a lot of people are going to get disappointed because you ain't going to react the way they want you to. Though, dummies. Alright. So, we have the Lady of the Gift, which is also the High Priestess energy here. This is using your intuition. And she is your ally. So the Lady of the Gift brings a message of tiding. To be your ally, she requires you to look at the nature and method of your giving to others. The world is your church, and you only need to distribute 10% of your wealth to others to ensure that the flow continues. Yet, this doesn't necessarily mean giving money away, nor does it imply... strobe light. Nor does it imply action of charity, even though the tradition of tithing is material. In fact, the kind of tithing the lady asks of you isn't tangible or material at all. She asks that you look at all human beings as important in the divine scheme of things, even if they hate you, and show others that you believe in them. You don't have to show them anything. You can just walk away from it. But, you know, it doesn't help to hate on them either. It doesn't fix anything. Pay attention to how you treat people and be mindful of your perception, even if of seemingly poor strangers, like I just explained to you. If you see others as successful and abundant, act as if you believe they have value. Blessings are all around are assured. Your belief in others has greater value than you could fathom. This alone guarantees your success long term. Remember that you can only keep what you're willing to give. So, like I said, what's meant for you will never pass you by. So, no matter how many people get in your way, say, I wish you the best. And wish them the best. Because that energy is what's going to come back to you. Not the 10 of Swords and the Death card. Alright? There's going to be an awful lot of that going on. Because people are unconscious of their actions. Don't be one of them. Alright? give, even if it seems like it. I don't know how to explain this. Just give of yourself, even if somebody's nasty to you, kind of like what I said about the guy at the store. I still said, have a nice day, and I walked away. It ain't that hard, it really isn't. But you have to make that decision. Alright? I love you guys. See you soon.